Like, the reality is nutrition isn't regulated here in Australia unless you're an allied health professional. Meaning, allied health professionals like dietitians and naturopaths and physios, they're all regulated. Like there's like a list of professionals who get like defamed because they have malpractice. It's on the website. There is none of that. It's like AHRP. But there's none of that for personal trainers and coaches. So technically you can do whatever you want, which is a wild, wild west. So it's why the disparity of services and quality in a PT and coach is so wide. It's not regulated. There's also more opportunity, and like anybody can enter the game. Technically, particularly if you're in America, there's people selling people. There's people helping people become online coaches with no qualifications and make it back. Brandon Carter is someone who helps people do that. And he's right, because you technically don't. There's no, to my knowledge, there's no legality for an online coach. In person, yes. Online, not to my knowledge. So, I would say, becoming a dietitian is a high barrier for entry. Becoming a sports nutritionist is lower barrier, but it gives you some flexibility. But to write a meal plan, technically no. To solve like health ailments, like to do more what I do, I'm not a dietitian. Ben Cant's not a dietitian. I could name a dozen people who work with chronic health issues that some doctors do that aren't dietitians or naturopaths, but they have an incredible skill set, more than some of these allied health professionals, a lot of them. So then what's more important? A piece of paper that a government body ticks, or your actual skill set and experience and ability to solve problems ethically and effectively? So, I have a nutrition tracker. If clients request meal plans, I write them. If there's micronutrient deficiencies, we address them. If there's autoimmune issues, we work together with a team around me, whether it's a doc, a psych, whatever. I'm not doing this alone. Don't do it alone. I have a great waiver. I'm very clear with my communication. But I have the skill set too. This is just the iceberg. We even talk about like guts or nutritional physiology, biochemistry, like that understanding allows you the flexibility to go in these areas. So if you want to be able to do that, educate yourself and build experience first and foremost, I would say. You can do that through formal qualifications, and or you can go through other means, internships and mentorships and working under people doing it. Getting coached by people doing it. Do either you two have a coach?
Used to know more.
Coach to manage your training, your nutrition, your this, your that.
I had one for like hypertrophy, like a body composition coach.
Cool, nice.
And I was doing that for the start of the year, and I gained a lot of weight, and that's when that transferred to athletic. That's when I started getting these tendon issues.
And he didn't have maybe the skill set to help you.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And now I've come here. That's why this internship's been awesome. Because now I sort of realise that you can stay athletic and jack. You know what I mean?
Or why can't you? People, of course you can.
Yeah. It's cool to know.
Probably one of the best investments me, Jeremy have done. Jeremy's done it for the longest with Charlie. I've had multiple coaches. I got one now. Andy's just working with me as a student of mine.
Yeah.
Get coaches. You will it will transform your life and your career.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to run the business I do now and make the money I make now without the guidance of Ben, because he's inspired so many systems and better coaching strategies. I'm like, holy shit. Like, imagine you got two paths, one without a coach and you get to where you get to, but it's in like 10 years. And one with a coach and you get to where you want to get to, but it's in like 2 years.
Yeah.
You gotta pay money for it, it's not cheap. Well, what the fuck would you pay? If this is really I don't know you guys, I don't know your why, I don't know why you're doing this, but if it's really meaningful to you, the fact that you two turned up, like, says something. You turn up to both of these, like, put your money where your mouth is and push it. See what you're really capable of. You don't have to do this shit alone. We have a community. This is a community. Use that community. Work with people who are where you want to be. Learn everything you can from them and get to where they are and even further in half the time. It's like a math equation.
For sure.
for a coach this next off season. At the moment, I'm just getting Dirk to write me programs, but nothing like touching the scope of like nutrition wise or anything. So I definitely want to get there eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, just once uni's done, I think that's going to be the main thing.
Yeah, when's that done for you?
Now it's next year, semester 1, because I failed a subject, so.
Next year, semester 1.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you doing full-time or part-time?
full time.
Look, you're not the only coach to get a coach, to have a coach while doing full-time study, but that's, you just have to accept, if I defer, am I okay with the consequence of delaying 6 months, 12 months? Or is it a fun challenge of like,
I do both.
yeah, how could I do both? Actually, could my life get better and I could manage my habits and wellness better if I had someone guiding that now? Manage stress better, manage time management better, manage training better, full-time study.
Manage sleep better.
Oh, yeah. It's like those all-nighters.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're gonna pull an all-nighter, something happened with your schedule.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's procrastination and
Yeah.
going out too much on
Okay.
the weekend.
if
I had so much more discipline during my bachelor's degree than I do now, and I don't know, just during my bachelor's I was just like a book nerd, like head of the study's always been like, sorry boys, can't come out
yeah.
tonight, like I'm actually gonna study, and then now I'm always like, yes, I'll come out, like whenever I can, just to live life a bit better, because I guess I'm enjoying life in terms of that, but reaping the consequences, like study wise.
So maybe that's gone like so far in that direction.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs to come back in the middle.
Maybe,
Yeah, I mean, if you're going out consistently, like for you and your clients, there's room.
yeah.
There's a lot of room and time there.
Yeah.
You guys need to decide and have a think about who you want to be as professionals in this career. This is just like, don't just tread water. Don't just enter this industry just to be in it. Like, do something. Be something. Help transform people. You can do that. But think about that on your drive home.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Fucking G'd up. Alright.
Wow, that's.
I'll see you later.
See you later, man. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.